Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna make a bread, and it's gonna be rosemary with olive oil, and I have water with yeast, all-purpose flour, salt. I have pure olive oil. You can use extra virgin olive oil, and rosemary, and it's dry rosemary I'm using. You can also use the fresh. It's depends how you like it. So let's get started. So to my water and yeast, I'm gonna go ahead and add flour with the salt, and you can go ahead and use mixer and mix it for 5 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and mix it by hand today, and I'm gonna add oil. So we have simple ingredients as always that I use for bread, which is water, yeast, oil, salt, and flour. And then I'm gonna also add rosemary, dry rosemary. You're gonna have all the amounts in description below. And then we're gonna go ahead and mix this until combined, and then I will start kneading the dough. I decided to make this loaf for my neighbors today, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you when it's baked, and I'm not gonna slice into it. On my channel you can go ahead and see all the bread recipes out there. They're all delicious. And now that my bread dough is coming together, I'm gonna go ahead and knead it with my hand. So basically what you do, you have to just squeeze through the dough with your clean hands and knead it for a few minutes until it's nice and smooth. And also, if you need some flour, you can add additional flour until it's nice and smooth dough. And I'm adding a little bit of flour. Here we go. So we have to make sure our dough is nice and smooth and ready for proofing. It cannot be wet, so it has to be nice and smooth. And here we go. After a few minutes, 6 to 7 minutes of kneading, the dough is ready. It's beautiful and doesn't stick. And I added few grams of additional flour. I will put that in description below. Now, since my bowl is nice and clean, I'm gonna go ahead and add some olive oil on the top so it doesn't stick, and cover with a plastic cover. And it's gonna go ahead and proof for 1 hour, and I'll see you later. And after 1 hour, we have beautiful risen bread dough, and I'm gonna go ahead and shape my loaf. You can do it rectangular or however you prefer. You can also roll it out. I'm gonna go ahead and make this into nice, like, oval shape. I'm gonna press right here, and as you see, and it's nice oval shape, just like that. And then I will place it on my baking dish with the parchment. And my baking dish is 14 by 11, and then I'll let it proof, and I'll see you later. And after 30 minutes of proofing, my loaf is beautiful. You can see all the rosemary. I'm gonna go ahead and score the top. You can go ahead and use kitchen shears or a sharp knife. There we go. I will do two nice deep openings on the top. That's very important. And then what I'm gonna do right now, my oven is preheated at 425. I'm gonna go ahead and brush with plain water the whole loaf It's a plain water. That's my oven, and I will go ahead and bake it, and I'll show you once it's baked. It's gonna be delicious loaf, and this is for my neighbors. They're wonderful people. So here we go, and I'm sure you're asking, like here I have my braided loaf that I made for us today. It's amazing and delicious. I do have a braided loaf on my channel, so you can definitely check that too. And I will see you later once the rosemary olive oil bread is baked. And here we are. Wow, look at this beautiful, gorgeous loaf. It's baked. I let it bake 42 minutes because it's a large loaf. I want to make sure it's nicely baked. And I have 1 tablespoon of melted butter. I'm gonna go ahead and brush on the top. That's optional. You don't have to. It smells wonderful. Nice crust on the top and bottom. And it's gonna be delicious loaf. And it has great amount of rosemary as well. Yes. Here we go. It's beautiful. So what I'm gonna do, I will let this cool on the cooling rack, and that's another recipe that I wanted to share with you today. This delicious rosemary olive oil bread, and I hope you're gonna share it and enjoy it with your family and friends. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day and wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next time.